Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today this is our first lecture of second year English. So this is more introductory in nature. In fact, we have ten essays in second year and 5 heroes. In addition to this, we have novel Goodbye Mr. Chips as well. So you can see here the very first essay is The Dying Sun, then Using the Scientific Method. Number 3 is Why Boys Fail in College. Number 4, End of Term. Number 5, On Destroying Books. Number 6, The Man Who Was a Hospital. Number 7, My Financial Career. Number 8, China's Way to Progress. Number 9 is Hunger and Population Explosion. And number 10, The Jewel of the World. In this first lecture, we shall also make clear that what kind of exam shall be asked. So here you can see from examination point of view. So from examination point of view, we have part 1 and part 2, and then first we have objective paper. Objective paper, you can see here, objective paper, and then subjective paper. Objective paper will be of 20 marks and subjective paper will be of 80 marks. Objective paper will be given in the first 30 minutes of the start of exam, and in this objective paper, the pattern is quite clear. So I have this Sunshine part 2 with me. So we shall discuss the paper pattern first from this book. Here I have model paper. You can see in this model paper there is first question which comprises the objective paper that will be given in the first 30 minutes at the beginning of the examination. So 2, 3, 4. This objective paper has 4 parts. You can see here. This is question number 1, A part, then B, then C, and then D. So question number 1 is A part. Choose the correct option of synonyms of the following underlined words from book 2, Modern Prose and Heroes Part 1. So briefly speaking today and readily moving forward, we shall discuss the paper pattern. So we see here that three synonyms have been taken from Modern Prose and Heroes Part 1, and then you can see that three synonyms are also taken from Modern Prose and Heroes Part 2, and then in Part 3 you can see that four objectives synonyms have been taken from Goodbye Mr. Chips, and the first question and the part 1 comprises of 10 marks of the objective paper. So objective paper, this is of 10 marks. Question 1 part A is of 10 marks, and this is of synonym question. 10 synonym will be asked, and then question number 1. Second part is choose the correct option of appropriate prepositions. So we see there that question number 1 B is prepositions. Choose the correct preposition is of 5 marks, and then question number 1 part 3 comprises of 4 options are given and only one sentence is true. So choose the correct option. So this is sentence making. Choose the correct option. Choose the correct sentence of grammar. So choose the correct option. This is also 5 marks. So you can see that this objective paper that will be given in the first 30 minutes at the beginning of exam is clear here. This is objective paper, and then after this paper shall be taken, we shall have another subjective paper, and this subjective paper will be of 80 marks and will be given at for 2 hours and 30 minutes. So we see here section number 2. Question number 1 is write short answers to any 6 questions from book 2 Modern Prose and Heroes, and then question number 2 write short answers to any 6 questions from book 2 Modern Prose and Heroes. And then write short answers to any 8 questions from the novel Goodbye Mr. Chips. So we can see here paper pattern of the subjective paper. Part 1 section 1 short questions. Section 1 short short questions, and these short questions will be of 40 marks. 40 marks, and the pattern is short questions from book 2 essays, book 2 essays, 12 into 2 is equal to 24. 12 6 into 2 is equal to 12. 12 questions, and then book 2 heroes, 6 into 2 is equal to 12, and then novel Goodbye Mr. Chips, 8 into 2 is equal to 16. So after that, then section number 2 is also of 80 marks, and in section number 2 we have question number 2, write an essay or any one of the following topics. You can see here, section number 2, write an essay on any one of the following topics, and this is of 15 marks. Essay 15 marks. And then question number 3, use any 5 idioms in sentences of your own. So idioms will be of 10 marks. And then question number 4 is paragraph or translation from Urdu into English. It will also be of 15 marks. So you can see here the second part of this subjective paper completes here. So this is the introductory lecture. In this lecture I have discussed with you the paper pattern from examination point of view. So at the end I also revise and I also repeat. You can see objective paper 20 marks and subjective paper will be of 80 marks. And in objective paper we have part 1, 2 and 3, synonym, then preposition, then choose the correct option of the sentence. Then subjective paper will be of 80 marks, and short questions will be of 40 marks. And then book 2 essays, book 2 heroes, and then novel. So after that we have this section number 2 of the subjective paper, essay 15 marks, idioms 10 marks, and translation 15 marks. So in the next lecture I shall discuss the very first chapter, the dying sun. So this is introductory lecture.